All right, Capricorn, here we go. Soulmate energies for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I feel like I'm auctioning off a Capricorn. Okay, this is communication. You got communication coming. It's a soulmate. It's someone who's been very stubborn, staying in the hangman, but they're coming out of it. 9 Pentacles. You got a conversation coming with the King of Wands. They may have also liberated themselves from some kind of superficial situation. It's possible for some of you. This is that conversation I keep talking about with you that I think was supposed to happen, or was supposed to happen. I think it's going to happen. I don't know. We got to find out more. All right. It's very close. Very soon. 3 of Wands underneath all of that. Let's go. All right. Let's just get to it. Communication. Wow. Haven't gotten that for a lot of the signs. Believe it or not. Not as cut and dry as that. Let's see. Let's see where we go. First card out is the card before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? And it's 4 cups. Yep. I don't know if this conversation will be disappointing to you or if somebody is disappointed or now wants something that they didn't want before. It's kind of both of those energies. I think you might want something different than you wanted before after this conversation, maybe. I don't know. But it's the energies kind of swirling together there. All right. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Swords. You might, again, I feel that. I think that's the stronger loop. You might move on after this conversation. Or, again, because the same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations for different people, you might smooth things out with this person. Smooth out a disappointment. I think someone's coming to fix a disappointment, and I think you might be disappointed by what they have to say. They want to smooth something over. You might want to move on. I don't know. It's kind of the way the energy reads. Again, it's swirling together. Whoosh, 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 like that. Okay. There's always something. All right, let's find out. Let's see where we go. Either way, there is a conversation coming. Keeps coming up. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Capricorn. I don't know. Let's find out. Why are we here? June 2023. 9 Swords. We fueling that as the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody here, someone attached to you really has deep feelings for you. But I don't know if those feelings cause them a problem or give them anxiety. And again, the same frequency of energy plays out differently with different people in different situations. On the flip of that energy is an equal and opposite reaction where your feelings for this person cause a problem. But I'm reading the incoming energy. So I'm just going to say roles can be reversed. I think somebody here, their feelings for you are causing them a lot of anxiety. Whatever that means. I don't know. We're going to clarify with the witches, which randomly at the bottom has 3 cups. So yeah, somebody's coming to communicate. There's no doubt. Our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. This is your person's in the 3D, how they're behaving. This is the soul energy, their soul. This is the hidden energy, message from the universe. Read with the energy of your connection. This is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Let's go. Energy around your connection. Justice. Somebody else got that. I don't know who. May have been Cancer. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. You got it. Yep, the black cat and the white cat are about to have a conversation. It is that energy. It's the same. Same kind of energy here. Justice is usually happiness. I get that. Someone's coming to make themselves happy. Whoever is the anxious one, whoever is the one who, probably the one who ran, to be honest, is coming to make themselves to fix something. Okay, we got that. We got that from the cut cards anyway. That's here. Black cat, this is communication. The energy is set for it. Doors open. All right, not as nurturing as what I got before when that came up there, though. 3D energy. How are they behaving in the 3D? 9 Wands. See, that's why. There's a little bit of a wall here. There's a little bit of resistance. Not much, but a little bit. I think somebody's tired of being anxious here. This anxiety, it's with an energy match from the background, matches and ties directly to justice there. Yeah, it's a very tired energy here. but there is still some resistance. It's like, I'm going, but I don't want to. Okay, calm down. Soul energy, bookending the Justice card. Yeah, they're coming. It's Cherry. Yeah, somebody's coming. They're on the way. I mean, it's as close to a guarantee as I can give you. Yep, the soul is driving them. And again, it's like I said here, I'm going, but I don't want to. It's like mommy and daddy ordering you to do something. Oh, all right, I'll go. Like that. It's like that kind of energy. Somebody here very anxious about the love that they have. Well, maybe they don't understand it, or maybe it's inconvenient. Their feelings for you are inconvenient for them. That's possible. Or roles can be reversed. That's possible too. Or it could be both sides feel that way. Hidden energy, message from the universe, read with Justice. 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's no resistance here. There's none. Doesn't matter. 9's of the end in tarot. All these cards go together. There's no resistance here whatsoever. This is very minor. But I do think also the universe is saying the black cat and the white cat are having a conversation, but it could result in a little bit of a spat. Okay? I'll say the last time this fell here, yeah, somebody here is a little pissy. This is very similar energy. I got another reading. I'm not sure what. It's not the same, especially with the Chariot here. May have been Cancer's reading. You should watch the Cancer reading. If this is Cancer's reading, or the same type of energy, if that Justice did land there. I don't remember. I really don't. Potential final outcome, red with the 9 of Wands. But if it calls to you, watch it. Cancer readings are always all signs readings anyway, because it's the host energy of the soulmate cycle. 10 Pentacles, yeah, they're coming in. Yeah, absolutely, I can't fight this feeling anymore. It's not convenient for me to have these feelings, but I can't fight it anymore. Yeah, right there. Somebody's coming up and fighting for what's right, fighting for what they want, standing up. Yeah, and there is a little bit of resistance here. They're a little bit, but again, this is a weaker energy than this one. Wow. Okay. Well, don't they know that Capricorn is better than Popcorn? Come on, don't worry about it. Justice, why is it here? Let's talk to the witches. Why is Justice here? Why? Why? Okay. Wow, all that shuffling. It was already there, and it came back again. Three of Cups. Yeah, they're coming. That's the biggest card of communication for me in the Minor Arcana. Bigger than the 8 of Wands in some contexts, and this is one of them. Yep. It's someone coming to open up. They may have also liberated themselves, I'll say it again, from a third energy. They may have. Empress. Yep. Someone coming to talk to you. Very drawn to you. Determined to come in. Had a chance to bang the Empress. Didn't bang the Empress. I'm coming. It's just an example. I mean, it's not really. It's much deeper than that. Well, I'm curious about this card more than anything else. Why is the Empress here? Yeah, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands red with this. 5 of Wands is why the Empress is here. These are all red together. It's a lot of symmetry here. There's not a lot of resistance. That's what it's saying. There's not. I mean, they can argue with themselves all they want, but it's a weak argument. It's the weakest energy as it reflects for me off these cards. Let's talk about 9 Wands. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. Why is the 9 of Wands here? It's crossed by the King of Cups. Yeah. Again, someone coming to tell you how they feel. It's the environmental energy, and they don't have a choice. They don't feel like they have a choice for some reason. It's a tired energy. It's like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm going. All right? But it's inconvenient. Okay. And I say that because, look, the water is coming in. He's kind of fucked here. Sink or swim, buddy. It's a bit like that. There's a rushed energy here to say something, to speak up. And again, it could be because they liberated themselves from a third energy, but that doesn't apply to all of you. What's on top? King of Swords. Yeah, they're coming. There's no resistance here. Very little. They're fighting it a little bit, like I said, but King of Swords, King of Action. There's a truth that they want to speak, that they have to speak. They feel like they have to. Just like he feels like, I hope this thing fucking floats. All right? Why is the King of Swords here? 2 of Pentacles. It's a frustration energy. I got this for another sign too earlier. It's the same type of frustration energy coming off of this. Somebody here is very, and again, it's why when I act out the energy of the Nine of Wands, it's why I say, oh, all right, I'm going. It's like that. You can hear the frustration in my voice, right? It's just what it is. But yeah, every indication is somebody's charging towards you. It's absolutely. The Chariot goes to the 3D, off we go. And the Chariot here will run that wall right down. They're very attracted to this. Your energy right now is very attractive to this person. Maybe you can help them with something. Maybe there's something they want to tell you. I don't know. I do know that this flew out of the deck. 2 Cups. Wheel of Fortune. And the 4 of Cups again, crossing. Somebody who didn't want it before now wants it. 2 soulmates coming together. Wheel turn. Why is the 2 of Cups here? Because the wheel turned. Something changed in this person's life that made them want to have you now. Made this guy suddenly want to bang Blondie. Something happened. It happened at the soul level. So maybe they did get rid of a 3rd energy. Or maybe they just had to come to Jesus with themselves and realize that there's feelings here and they don't like it. It's inconvenient, right? But there's fucking feelings here. That's it. You know, and I say it like that because that's how the energy reads. Again, there's this frustration. Okay. 5 of Wands, why is it here? It's pretty cut and dry. That flew out of the deck. And it flew out upright, too. It flipped itself in midair. Because when I pull the cards, the reds at the bottom here, if I was to just turn it, it's upside down. It's reversed. I pull them and twist. You know, you have to be consistent with how you do things. So that had to pull some acrobatics to come out upright like it did. Why is the 5 of Wands here? It's tied to this 5 of Wands, which is in part tied to you, which is in turn tied to you, the Empress. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Ace of Wands. It's a bit of it's up to you. You're kind of in control here. I'm coming to talk to you. It's you decide whether this stays lit or not. Okay? You can blow this match out. The Empress has the power to go and shut it all down. It might turn into an argument here. Or there is still an old argument that needs to be resolved. But it's nothing that should hinder too much. I don't think. It doesn't read. It reads very minor. In the King of Wands. Yeah. The King of Wands is red with the Empress. This is your person. Okay? The Empress doesn't bang the King of Wands. King of Wands is way too superficial, way too full of himself. Always has to have, spoiled little brat, entitlement, always has to have it their way. The Empress doesn't like that. That's not going to happen. So the argument is about that. That needs to change. You want to come in, you have feelings, they're inconvenient, fine. I'm worth more than King of Wands from you. It's like that. Why is King of Wands here? Knight of Pentacles. This is in the Witch's Tarot. He stopped for me. He stopped right at the emotional water. The argument, the 5 of Wands, which is tied to this 5 of Wands, which is tied to the Empress, which is tied to the King of Wands, is about emotions. Again, it's what I just said. I said the Empress wants to give love and get love back. Ain't got time for no jibber jabber, as Mr. T once taught us. Ain't got time for no King of Wands bullshit. That's what the fight, the argument might be about. I don't know if they've changed or not. They might have. We saw a hangman in the pre-shuffle kind of area. Maybe. I think we did anyway. At least I thought it was there. If I didn't, I'm imagining a hanged man. I don't know if they've changed or not. It doesn't say. It says that there might be, you might want to know though. You might press them on the issue. It's possible. It's possible for some of you. Let's see. 10 Pentacles is the final outcome. This is nice. This is encouraging. All right? Because again, whatever this argument is or issue that needs to be resolved, it's pretty easy. If this was a court of law, this is small claims court. You know, judges make pretty quick decisions in small claims court. You know, judgment for the defendant. Goodbye, next. Right? It's like that. All right? It's not even small claims court. Even if it wasn't small claims court, it's night court. You know? That kind of thing. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? What's the final on this? What is it? What is it? Two of Wands. If we resolve the old wand, we can move to a new wand. Actually, I think this resolves itself nicely. It can. All right? It has the potential here for something new, to try again. All right? Or you may decide to move in a new direction. That's possible too. What's fueling this? Because again, you got everything you need. You're Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy attached to this. It's one of the finest energies of the Empress. The universe is saying it's fueling this Two of Wands. This is you. If this person doesn't come, the Empress isn't going to bang the King of Wands. You got everything you need. You don't need that shit. So if this person shows up and they're for real and they're willing to put a hoof in the water, fine. You know, if they're willing to open up. If they're not, you're perfectly fine to turn and look in a new direction. And the universe is saying it's okay for you to do that. In a way, this is kind of coming in for you to get some closure in some way, right? Seems to read like that. Well, because you got all the power here. What's on top? 8 Swords. Yeah. Their energy is attached to King of Swords. 8 Swords is red with the King of Swords. Yeah, again, somebody here is frustrated. It's that they're in their head too much about this. I see it here with 9 Swords. Why is the 8 Swords here? It's their own shit. This person is frustrated and mad at themselves. They did it to themselves. They decided to be King of Wands, or they were King of Wands. They ran. They did all this. And King of Wands is always a blame shifter. So again, you got someone coming towards you who's looking for 10 Pentacles, but if they don't come clean, if they don't put a hoof in the water, you're all right. You got everything you need. You're not waiting on anybody. You're not whatever. You're cool. All right? You're perfectly fine to turn in another direction. Somebody here they're still sort of hung up and trapped, frustrated by past issues with themselves. They're still very similar to the way they used to be. All right? But I will say this. There are some massively strong feelings that they have for you. I know that with the Empress landing here, but this is the most love I can pull from the deck. It's horribly inconvenient for this person because the King of Wands knows he can't be the King of Wands. He's got to change if he wants to get the Empress, right? Can't be that. We need a balanced Emperor, not an Emperor that's just reflecting King of Wands. That's not good. All right. And again, it's their own shit. It's them, not you. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's go back to the animal deck. And we'll see 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom, universe. What else you want to tell Capricorn? What do you want to say? But I've got as close to a guarantee as I can give you that somebody's coming towards you. A conversation that should have been had a long time ago. No doubt about it. But again, I can't predict free will. Somebody can... And with all these hang-ups here. Yeah. Maybe it's your job to show them these hang-ups. You're the angel energy here for sure. Alright? Let's see. Let's see where we go. 3 cards. Again, it keeps coming up. I can't get rid of this fucking 4 of Cups. Can't get rid of it. It won't go away. 4 Cups, 7 Swords, 10 Wands, 7 Swords crossed by 2 of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Again, it's just saying the same thing. Don't even sweat this. Okay? I'm just going to paraphrase. To take all the energy and just speak it. Don't sweat this. This is a no-brainer. If they're full of shit, the decision is red light. If they're not full of shit, then the decision is green light. But the universe is like most of the time, for most of you, somebody's coming in for their own benefit, a little bit of selfish reasons. Again, there's a lot of feelings here, but they're not really... Again, they're a little bit King of Wands. They're a little reluctant to put a hoof in the water. There's a whole lot of frustration within the energy of and their conversation's a bit swordsy, right? All right, you decide. You have all the power here. You decide whether you want this or not. Don't sweat it. All right, don't sweat it at all. This 10 of Wands, you hold it at 10 of Wands before you allow the Ace of Wands that was crossing here to stay lit, which is what this goes to. This goes to an ace. It's a 10. So that's it. That's like I told you before. You got the power to blow out that Ace of Wands. You know, this person here, they're going to do what they're going to do. But the choice is yours. You're encouraged to hold back and let someone talk. Okay? And the reason that they're like this, they're afraid. They're afraid of these feelings for some reason. All right? With that Queen of Cups that was riding on this. They're afraid of these feelings for some. You know what? Fuck that shit. Why are they afraid of these feelings? Why? Why is this all... I'm going to pull on the 10 wands on the incoming energy side of it. Why are they afraid of these feelings? What the hell is this? Why? Can you tell me anything? It's the 2 of Swords. They're of two minds about this. That's crossing. What's on top? The Sun and the Moon. This is a common energy that I see in... So the Sun is on top of the 10 wands. Happiness. Any idea of real happiness makes this person, well, stresses them out. Right? Right? I see this a lot with people who are taking things that happened to them in the past and applying them to present people. Okay? All right? This is an energy typically, and again, I read a frequency of energy. That frequency can play out many different ways for many different people. So I'm generalizing. This frequency of energy I usually read off of a person who thinks there's always a catch to things. A skeptical energy. Okay? Now I definitely know you should watch the Cancer reading. Your opposite sign. You should. Cancer readings are all signs readings anyway. You'll understand why when you watch the reading. Because this is kind of a skeptical energy. This is someone who's, these feelings. Why is all their love for you, Queen of Cups, giving them anxiety? Well, because this can't be real. This happiness, this feeling I feel, no, there's a catch here. There's a catch. It's a skeptical energy. And I talk about skeptical energy at the beginning of the Cancer reading. And there's a lot of similarities here, especially, I think maybe the Justice card, but I don't remember what came out for them. I know I watch these readings once I'm done, but I am getting that. All right, so that's why. And then, again, and it ties back to this King of Wands. Unless they're willing to open up, trust that there is some happiness here, that love is real, right? Unless they're willing to put a hoof in the water, they're not going to get to bang the Empress. The Empress is not putting up with King of Wands. This is way too superficial, way too nonsense, and this is tough energy to ever... It's slippery energy, as I called it in the Cancer reading. It's hard. Anything you say or do, this energy finds an excuse to fall back on. Well, it can't be. Right? Like that. All right. That's your reading. They're of two minds, though. They're of two minds means that there is something deep inside of them that does hope that love is real. That it can be real. That there is this happiness. It's just that kind of energy. How it plays out in your person may vary from what I said, but taking it a general down the middle, it's a pretty good assessment of that frequency. That said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. So yeah, close to a guarantee as I can give you, somebody coming towards you for sure. All right, that's your reading. Good luck.